Hi, I'm Belani Calloway, and we are here at the Cardinal at North Hills, where we are getting ready for the live groundbreaking ceremony of the addition to the Cardinal. I am so pleased to be joined now by Andy Kohlberg, CEO of Kisco Senior Living from Carlsbad, California. Good morning, Andy.
Thank you, and thank you for hosting this event. We're really excited about this groundbreaking of the Cardinal today.
Yes, it is very exciting news for senior living in Raleigh. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure, the Cardinal is an 18-story addition, and we're really excited because it's going to be a unique project for Raleigh and for Kisco. It's really expanding on the Forbes 5-star quality service that we provide at the Cardinal. And as I said, it's really offering something unique in Raleigh on one campus that really is a lifestyle that is suited for everyone's needs in a fantastic location.
And let's talk about how beautiful it is, and of course, the view.
Yeah, the views are going to be terrific, really unique in Raleigh. And it's a campus that's licensed as a continuing care retirement community. And so that means it has a full campus of services for those independent living, those that might need more assistance with assisted living, memory care support, and also skilled nursing, all on one campus, all in a rental model with no entry fee required. And we're really proud of that. And most importantly, they have very large apartment sizes. In our addition, we're going to have apartment sizes on average over 1,600 square feet. And then we're going to have a club level. There'll be an incredible outdoor courtyard for social events. And then we're going to have some penthouse apartments on the top floor with unique views of Raleigh and over 3,000 square feet of apartment sizes. And in addition, we're going to have 40 apartments of assisted living with an average square foot size of 1,000 square feet. So nothing in the market in Raleigh has those unique apartments. And then we have underground parking. And our overall design philosophy at the Cardinal really promotes a unique lifestyle, as I said, with Forbes 5-star quality service. And our philosophy at Kisco from really the very beginning has been to enhance residents' lifestyle, whether they're in, no matter what level of living they're in, we're really trying to help them live the best life they can live. And we've been doing this for a really long time. This is our 30th year in business, and we're really excited to bring this new addition to the Cardinal.
Andy, can you talk about the conscientious and purposeful design to promote safety and emotional well-being?
Yeah, everything we do at Kisco is designed to promote and enhance residents' lifestyles. We have incredible wellness programs. Our Art of Living Well is our signature wellness program that's state of the art. It's really designed to provide a wide variety of programs. We have speaker series. We had the Fonz, Henry Winkler. We've had Lou Holtz come speak, who's the former football coach at Notre Dame. And we do everything we can. We have an indoor pool to really get residents engaged in their best life, no matter what level of living they're at.
This is a new dawn for senior living in Raleigh. Can you give us your personal perspective on that?
Yeah, I think, as I said, it's a really unique project, not just for Raleigh, but really in all of the Southeast. To have a campus of this size, at completion, we'll have 416 apartments. As I mentioned, really large apartments, spacious living, without a large entry fee. So there's really nothing like that in Raleigh, and we've come through really difficult times. It's been a difficult year, but I've been really proud of our staff at the Cardinal. Done an amazing job, and we stayed, well over 90% occupied throughout the pandemic for a variety of reasons.
That's incredible. And you've touched on this 5-star quality, but I want you to dive a little deeper and talk about the hospitality as well as what makes this so incredible for residents having everything they need under one roof.
Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, everything under one roof. And we really are a great location for couples because over 40% of our resident population today is couples. And because it's so well suited for them, if one spouse needs a little bit more care, they can do that on a permanent or temporary basis and not have to leave the campus. And yet it's an incredible location where there's, easy walking distance to the North Hills Mall with incredible shopping and restaurants and movie theaters and everything you'd want close by, but in an all encompassing campus with, 3 separate buildings, but all under one roof. And so the new addition is going to provide additional dining venues for all the residents. And, dining is a big part of what we do, that it really attracts and enhances a resident's lifestyle.
And wellness is a big part of it as well.
Wellness is a huge part. It's one of the reasons people move in. Obviously, people have a choice whether to stay in their home or move to a community. And the reason most people choose to move to one of our communities is our dining and wellness programs really are state of the art and best in class. And so it keeps residents engaged in life and keeps them stimulated. And as I mentioned, we have a robust programs from fitness and wellness. We're in the new addition, we're having another wellness program, but we've already expanded the size of our existing wellness program to support the addition. And so we have frequent fitness programs and wellness and trips, both in Raleigh and outside Raleigh, to really engage people, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Every aspect of wellness we're really focused on.
So exciting, Andy. I think we covered it all, but is there anything we missed?
I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank Mayor Baldwin. I'd like to thank our team at the Cardinal, Tom Ford, Mary Casey, Betsy Sykes, all who have been with us for 15 years or more, I believe. And that's another signature of Kisco. We tend to keep our associates engaged and with us for a really long time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And we are all so excited about the addition, and congratulations. We look forward to coming back when everything is complete and enjoying a meal on that beautiful outside garden.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to the virtual groundbreaking for the Cardinal at North Hills. We're so glad you're here. I'm Valonda Calloway. Now I'd like to introduce the Executive Director of the Cardinal, Tom Ford.
Guess I can take this off. Good afternoon. I am Tom Ford, the Executive Director at the Cardinal North Hills, and I just want to thank you so much for being with us today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. We are just so thrilled to finally and officially be able to break ground on our active high-rise addition to the Cardinal North Hills. But before we get ready with the program, there are a few individuals that are here gathered today that I just want to recognize. And I would like to recognize, obviously, the Honorable Mary Ann Baldwin, our mayor, the Honorable Patrick Buffkin, Raleigh City Council, District A, Bonner Gaylord with Kane Realty Corporation, Baker Glasgow with Clancy and Thays Construction, Brendan McCall and Alejandro Geraldo, from TA's Design, Jones Yorke, our board chair, and of course our resident advisory board. Jason McLaughlin with Kisco Senior Living is here today. Tara Robbins with Midtown Raleigh Alliance. We'd like to recognize Tara. And but obviously with social distancing, we really had to limit the number of individuals we could be here, but we're so honored you could join us. And when you have an occasion like this, there are so many people you would want to thank. And I did want to list a few individuals and groups that have helped make the Cardinal so successful over the last 4 years. Certainly our Cardinal residents and families have been instrumental in our success here. We certainly want to recognize Andy Kohlberg and all of Kisco Senior Living for the support. We want to recognize all the local businesses here in Midtown and the North Hills area that have been supportive, particularly Kane Realty Corporation and Kane Security, Public Safety. We have some really key partners here. We want to recognize Legacy Rehab. We also want to recognize Doctors Making House Calls. We also really want to recognize the City of Raleigh and all the departments that help support us, whether that's the Raleigh Fire Department, the Raleigh Police Department. They've been so instrumental in our success. Wake County as well. Wake County with the EMS and the public health and have been instrumental, particularly this last year over COVID. And really, and our state partners, our state agencies, whether that's Department of Health and Human Services or whether that's the Department of Insurance, which regulates us as a continuing care retirement community. So again, just want to recognize you and thank you so much for all your support. But we're here today to celebrate something very special. Right behind me, we are going to be constructing, or Clancy and Thays will be constructing a new East Tower here at the Cardinal that's really going to make this such a vibrant even more of a vibrant area. It's going to be a high-rise with with great amenities, five-star hospitality, and it'll help us really have a full continuum of care here at the Cardinal. Our joint venture partner, Welltower, along with our architectural firm THW, has really designed a beautiful 18-story, 191-unit luxury building that we're going to be welcoming residents, and it's hard to believe, just in 2 years. In the spring of 2023, we'll be welcoming more residents here at the Cardinal. And what a great location to do this, right here in Midtown, where residents can go out, they can shop, they can have entertainment, and they can have restaurants right at their footsteps. Cardinal is really a premier senior living community, but right now we're getting ready to add another 151 apartments in this 18 stories. Residents will be able to choose from 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and even club level and penthouse apartments. Many of our penthouse apartments will have square footage of in excess of 2,000 to 3,500 square feet. The high-rise addition will complement our existing campus and really allow us to continue providing high-level services such as our outstanding award-winning wellness programs and concierge services. The East Tower is going to have a lot of other amenities. We're going to have a wonderful, beautiful dining area, bar and lounge area. We're going to have a lot outdoor seating, and we're going to have alfresco dining. But I think all those things sound really good, and we're very excited about that. I know as the executive director, this has been a career and a professional, just a fruition to what I wanted to see here. And I think all of us are going to really enjoy watching this high-rise addition grow over the next 2 years. So I think what I'd like to do is introduce Mary Casey, who's our Assistant Executive Director, and Mary's going to talk to you a little bit about our high-quality services and our Forbes standards. So without that, I'm going to turn it over to Mary.
Thank you, Tom. When I was asked to speak about Kisco's 5-star lifestyle at today's groundbreaking event, I was honored and excited at the opportunity. This lifestyle is what distinguishes Kisco Senior Living from other senior living and has been a part of the Cardinal at North Hills since we opened in January of 2017. Here at the Cardinal, we strive to provide a unique lifestyle experience founded on principles that promote health and well-being for our residents, and our approach focuses on our residents' intellectual, physical, social, emotional, and spiritual and vocational needs. Here at Kisco Senior Living is the first senior living company in the nation to partner with Forbes Travel, creating exceptional service standards with a hospitality focus. Similar to a luxury hotel, the Cardinal at North Hills offers resident-centric lifestyle that makes residents feel like they are coming home to a true destination. Because of our excellent service standards and ongoing training for our associates, we provide superior customer service to our residents and are always striving to enhance their experience and their lifestyle here at the Cardinal. In addition to our service standards, we are continually looking for creative and innovative ways to build upon our 5-star lifestyle. Whether that is new technology to better connect our residents and their family members, or with partnerships with national healthcare providers to secure COVID-19 testing and vaccination, we are constantly evaluating and cultivating these relationships that benefit our residents and associates. The residents of the high-rise addition here at the Cardinal will have access to many concierge services, including transportation, grocery and pharmacy delivery, and many wellness programs focusing on the mind, body, and spirit. Cardinal residents will also enjoy new culinary experiences and have the opportunity to taste, travel, and explore different cuisines from around the world without having to leave the comfort of their own home. Clearly, with this new 18-story addition, life at the Cardinal is only looking up, and we are very excited. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. So before I introduce the mayor, I thought everybody might enjoy seeing a little sneak peek of what is going to be going in or arising out of the ground right behind us. So I'm really pleased and proud to give you a reveal of what the new East Tower at the Cardinal at North Hills will look like. So I think a picture says 1,000 words. I think these are just gorgeous renderings of what is going to be coming here to the Cardinal. So I think Mother Nature is giving us a little wind here, so I think we'll probably not want to keep the displays up for just a few seconds, so everyone can enjoy those. All right, good. All right, it is my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Raleigh. I think everyone knows Mary Ann Baldwin, and I don't think she needs an introduction from me, so I'm just going to turn it over. If you'd like to come up, Mary Ann.
Thank you. Wow. I want to acknowledge my colleague, Patrick Buffkin, the District A counselor. We saw each other yesterday, but that was probably the first time in months. And it just feels so good to be out, and not in yoga pants, by the way, but dressed up, out, some makeup on, celebrating today, this momentous occasion. You know, everybody's covered the building. What I want to talk about is something that is really important to me, and that is just the whole idea of multi-generational living. I've spent a lot of time the past couple of months talking to different groups about aging in place or another option such as multi-generational living. How can we bring people of all age groups together? That's what's going to happen right here. We have the Innovation District that will be coming on board. Really, I mean, just exciting stuff. Life sciences, you know, just a real, like, it's not your sterile environment. It's not a place where you are by yourself off to the corner. This is going to be a place where you can go walking. Oh, and I love the dog areas, by the way. Good move. But you can go walking. You can go biking. You can go mix with folks at the Innovation District. It's a way of staying young. It's a way of expanding your mind. And it's a way of really celebrating life. So I kind of look at this not as an 18-story tower, but as a means of bringing community together. And that's what this is celebrating. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping to contribute to our community and building a community we can all be proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Baldwin. So I think, you know, one of the things that is really so important is that, you know, the Cardinal is home to, right now we have about 275 residents that call the Cardinal home, and when we finish our expansion, we'll have over close to 550 residents that call home. And this is their home, and we have a wonderful resident advisory board, and the chairman of the resident advisory board is Jones Yorke, and I've asked him just to come up and say a few words to everyone today. Jones, if you want to come up and just talk about, from a resident's perspective, what this is, this addition is going to do for the Cardinal.
Thank you, Tom, and Mayor Baldwin for being here. When I heard that they were going to have a new tower here at the Cardinal, it meant a lot to me because I lived in New York for 60 years, and having a tower here made me feel at home. When my daughters came to me and said, "Dad, it's time to move on," I immediately thought of North Carolina and Raleigh. Raleigh because it's a rapidly growing city, business interests that are expanding, major universities all around, and world-class medical facilities. What could be better? But you know, when you move, it's a leap of faith. You never know what you're going to get until you get there. Fortunately, I found the Cardinal, slick and modern, with all the bells and whistles, located in a neighborhood that had stores, it had restaurants, it had major towers of residents and businesses. Couldn't be better. And it reminded me a little bit of New York. And the Cardinal, well, it's a special place. I know with the new tower, it's going to be fine. It's going to be well designed and well constructed. And for the residents here, it's going to mean something else. A major new dining facility and places to be walking and to be inside and outside in new venues. It's going to be special. And for those that live in the tower, it's going to give them the opportunity to live and be with those wonderful things that the Cardinal has to offer. Just terrific. We have the major exercise facilities, we have the pool, we have multiple dining and meeting rooms. And most of all, we have that wonderful, wonderful programming that means so much to us and keep us healthy and make us feel good. You're very lucky to have those. And when you throw in Tom and his staff to work their miracles, you really have the ability to say, this is going to be a real success. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Jones. So at this time, what I think we would like to do is invite some of the dignitaries to come up for our official breaking of the ground. And I'd like to invite up, Mayor Baldwin is here. Jones, Patrick, we'd like to invite you up, Patrick Buffkin. And we're going to pose for a quick photo. And which do we want to go? Does it matter? Probably this one will be the closest. You want us all on one? Would you like to have us all on one? Spread them out. Okay, yep. Okay. the next one? Oh, thank you, yeah. So, okay, all right, great. Okay, all right, thank you. All right, I think we have all of our photos. And before we wrap up, there is something I did want to just talk a little bit about before we exit. And that is, you know, this last year has been a challenge for all of us. Excuse me. This has been a challenge for all of us this past year. And I think with COVID, I did want to really recognize our wonderful associate team that's here. They really truly are heroes. We have 150 associates that are members of our team here. And for the past year, they've come in, day out, to help provide the wonderful services that our residents needed. And they've done that without question. We've been, you know, really blessed here to have such a great team. And with this expansion, it's about a $155 million project. It's going to be, you know, a big economic impact. We'll be employing over 200 construction workers during this process. And when it's open, we'll actually have about an additional 80 to 90 associates. So our associate team will greatly increase. But I did want to really recognize the heroes, and that's really so thankful. So with that, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all that are watching online. We greatly appreciate it, and we're going to be doing a few interviews afterwards, but thank you again so much for coming. Look forward to maybe having the mayor here in 2 years for our ribbon cutting ceremony in 2 years, and Patrick, of course, as well, to hope you can come back. So that's a wrap.